Hello everyone, glad that you're here and welcome back to another video. This time I'm going to be covering the Demoman build from Team Fortress 2. So we have already done the Scout, the Soldier, Pyro. Next in line is Demoman. Quick heads up as well, this build is not that good. I'm just going to throw that out there. Compared to the other ones, the Scout is the best one, in my opinion, but the Demoman is going to be the worst. Demoman himself in Team Fortress 2 is a good class, but in this game it's very difficult to do it because mechanics are different, obviously, two different games and all that stuff. Just a little heads up that this build is not that good, but I tried my best to make it viable on Mayhem, which it kind of is, and kind of not. Just depends what map you're on. Anyway, let's get to it, shall we? So, because the demo is an explosive class, there is nothing in Mastermind at all, nothing at all. But in Enforcer, we have Underdog Aced, Resistance Aced, Die Hard Basic and Transport Basic, Shock and Awe Aced, and then Iron Man Aced as well. I actually thought of this last second. I was going to think of doing it Basic and then get like a heavy ballistic vest type of thing. I don't know, something like that. But I decided to go for Iron Man just to get that extra armor, because ever since I put Iron Man on, I actually started surviving and the build actually was going well, so I have to do it. I'm going to be getting a Scavenger, Bulletstorm, extra lead, and then what do you call it, fully loaded Ace as well. Because we have grenade launchers, we need that extra ammo and ammo pickup rate and all that stuff, because it's so bad without it. So we have to get extra lead because of the extra ammo and ammo pickup rate, and of course getting extra throwables is just a bonus. Over in Technician, you can probably guess what we're going to get. Hardware Expert, Combat Engineer, and more firepower, extra explosives. It's a Demoman class, what do you expect? You have to get that. Also, I just now realised we have upgraded ammo bags. You could change them out, so you can either have explosive C4 or whatever, or ammo bags in your build, or you can get rid of some things around the build. I don't know what. You can get Jack of all trades, so you can get both of them. I only just now thought of that because I'm actually in a rush to get this video out, because this is my last video of the year. And I'm going to be going away today pretty soon. I don't know when, maybe in a couple of hours I'm going away. So I need to get this video out before then. Over in Ghost, you're going to be getting the basic duck and cover and parkour, very basic movement skills. I'm going to get shockproof aced as well. The funny thing is, getting shockproof ace is actually really nice because you're using the grenade launcher that takes like 12-13 seconds to bloody reload. Being shocked and tased and all that stuff is your friend, basically, because it reloads your weapons instantly. It's the fastest way to reload in the game. We're going to be getting Second Wind and Optical Illusion Basic as well. So over in Fugitive, we're going to be getting Non-Lives Basic, Up and Go Basic, then Ace, Swung Song, and Feign Death. And then get Martial Arts Basic and Bloodthirsty Aced as well. Again, just a bit more of a survivability to get all this stuff. I liked getting Feign Death sometimes on builds, because if you're the last one alive, this is literally the only thing you have to get back up. You have that 30% chance of getting right back up to like win the game or whatever. It's happened to me a couple of times. It's really useful. And because we're using a bottle for our melee weapon, getting Bloodthirsty is really nice because you get that 50% increase of reload speed. And like I said, we're using grenade launchers, so it takes forever to reload them. Now for our primary weapon, we're going to be using the PIGLET grenade launcher. It has 6 rounds and 13 total ammo. I don't have much on it. All I have is the short barrel to get extra stability, which doesn't really matter anyway. XP boost. Laser module doesn't really matter. Sight doesn't matter. Stock doesn't really matter as well. It's completely up to you. You just have to use this grenade launcher because the other one only has one bullet and it's not that realistic if you really think about it. So yeah. Now for our secondary, you have a choice between the Arbiter or the compact 40mm grenade launcher. It's up to you. I prefer this one right here because it has extra damage. This one has more ammo, total ammo, rate of fire, accuracy, stability, all that stuff, but less damage. And I don't have anything on it as well. All I have is a skin. And a concealment boost as well, which doesn't really matter. For a melee weapon, we'll be using the glass bottle. This is literally the only bottle that we have in the game. So I'm using this. It's from the community items, so all you need to do is join the Steam group on Payday 2 and then you can get it. We'll be using dynamite as well because I don't know if anyone actually remembers this, but back in the day of Team Fortress 2, Demoman actually had dynamite. I think it was his secondary or something, was dynamite, so that's what I'm using this for. Of course, all the blaze sparks because of one of the mods I have. The perk deck is going to be Armorer. You could change it to something else. I actually had Muscle before, but I was dying a ton because of the 15% more likely to be targeted. That's the one thing that I hate about this perk deck. Yeah, sure, you have over 400 HP, you get double your HP basically, but because of that 15% more likely to be targeted, it's not worth it. Even if you're away from your teammates and have optical illusions, I don't think that doesn't really do much though. I will say that. I don't really know. I haven't done any of my maths on it or something, so I don't have time for that. So I went for Armor instead. You could go for something else, but that's what I prefer. Is there anything else? The deployable can either be ammo bags or C4. Depends what sort of map you're on. So yeah, I hope you guys like the rest of the footage that I have for this build. Like I said, it's not really that good, I'll be honest. But yeah. Thank you all so much for this year as well. It's been crazy. It's been very, very crazy. This is the very last video I'll be making this year. Tomorrow is 2019, the first of 2019, so Happy New Year to everyone. And yeah, hope you guys liked this video, and I'll see you next year.
I don't know who tipped the cops off, but I have good information confirming that they don't know who's on the premises. They'll be expecting a routine raid on a possible drug operation. Give them a warm welcome. Teach them to get their intel right. Definitely could have gone worse. You earned this breather. Now it's time to work. You need to take hostages. Use your cable ties and tie them down. Let's sort this out. These guys are fucked. Good luck, people.
大丈夫やステンかい今すぐひざまずけ浮上するんや
Tough fight, huh? Well, you came out on top, and that's the important thing. Let's ready up and back to work. We got an opportunity to do a hostage trade. Release the marked hostage. Well done! Joy's out of custody.
Taser! Taser! I'm there to taser! Follow me! Surprise! Eyes on the cloaker!
This is it.
Got the medic!
Somebody help Joy!
Shield down! Shield down! Son of a bitch! Over dead!
Joy's down!
Taser down! Shield killed! Drop this fucking weapon!
Somebody help Joy! Somebody help Pro!
Get the medic! Drop the weapon!
Help!
It's an enemy medic! Two hands, motherfucker! Drop it! Taser! Hit! Shield down! The medic is down!
Sydney got downed!
Bulldozer!
ただ